call it the slight edge. Any field that I get into, I figure out what everybody else is doing, and then I do just a little bit more.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Did you get that 17-year-old girl?
I did.
Yeah. It was a close call.
Oh my God.
Well, you don't celebrate until there's money in the bank.
Well, she signed it.
I know, it's good. I know, it's good. You got to get a deposit. I'm glad you got it though. Fist bump. Good job.
Thank you.
That's fucking lit.
Yeah.
Feels good, hey?
It does.
It feels fucking good.
And now I can actually congratulate her.
Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Good job. I'm proud of you. All right, y'all, so I've been doing a thing where I've been actually doing a nighttime ritual, letting go of all the stress of my day every night, and then listening to my letter to myself every night. So like, I'm kind of like setting goals every night and then setting goals every morning now. I've only been doing it for 2 days and I already feel a difference. Like when I'm sleeping, I actually get to rest because I'm like letting my brain, decompressing all the stress from my day in that nighttime ritual. So yeah, I feel really good. I feel really energetic today. I feel really fucking ready to slay. And yeah, I only started doing the nighttime ritual a couple days ago. So we'll see. We shall see. Moving, get excited, get ready, get into momentum, get your ass out of bed. Let's fucking go. Listen, guys, today we're gonna be talking about being tired. Today we're gonna be talking about being exhausted. Today we're gonna be talking about that feeling that you guys have when you're working your fucking ass off and you just feel like you want to give up, like you want to throw in the towel. The reason I'm doing these live streams for you guys, my intention is to give you guys the mindset that's allowed me to grow my business to 1,400 clients. The reason I'm doing these live streams is I want to give you guys the ability to see what I see, my perception of the world, so I can help you become a better fucking online coach. The reason I'm doing these live streams for you guys is I want to give you guys a mentality that's allowed me to make $4 million so far this year and continuing to grow. The reason I'm doing these live streams is I want to tell you why I not only own PT Domination, but I also own Iron Energy Gym because I'm a savage. So Jax asked me, he's like, bro, don't you get fucking tired? Don't you get tired? And I was like, Jax, I'm like, of course I get fucking tired. And you want to know what I do when I get tired? I lean the fuck in. Because here's what happens. Sitting in my coaching call with my $1 million mastermind, like these voices in my head start creeping in, like, man, you're exhausted. And I start hearing these voices creeping in and I'm like, no! I'm like, I'm the fucking one! Because there's two options, right? The alternative to this fucking digging deeper and allowing the voice of the beast to emerge, the alternative to being a fucking savage, the alternative to being the one is giving up. So what we're doing is we're taking a long form piece of content. So this is a 9-minute video. Now I'm trying to find some shit where I say something good. So basically I would cut out a clip, I've already done it, and then I'm gonna put that clip in InShot, okay? So in InShot, it's gonna put it in like this. So you're gonna have to zoom in and make it like that. So now I'm trying to cut out any extra space. So I've got the base concept, so it's like a 43-second video. So now I wanna make it interesting. I wanna try to like cut in and out of my face. And so anytime there's a space, split. See what I'm doing? Yeah. So basically I'm trying to make the message as impactful as possible. So the core concept is it's called the slight edge. So I want to basically illustrate the concept with as many stories as like if it's one story is good, but if I put a second story in there that makes sense too, then I'll include the second one. Basically, I'm just trying to like make it more interesting by zooming in and zooming out. So I'm gonna save it and then I'm gonna do captions. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go captions, projects, create, pick from the library. It's for the YouTube too, learning how to edit videos. This is how I edit my videos.
The second thing that made me a millionaire before I turned 30, I call it the slight edge. Made me a millionaire before I turned 30, I call it the slight edge.
Boom. Now we've got this done. Time to post. So I'm gonna be posting it on my TikTok, and I'm also gonna be posting it on the Real Bar Mark. Now I need to make the audio.
Before I turned 30, I call it the slight edge.
It's a good piece of content. What do you think?
I like it. I like the sound.
Yeah, me too.
The second thing that made me a millionaire before I turned 30, I call it the slight edge. Any field that I get into, I I figure out what everybody else is doing, and then I do just a little bit more. And so when I became an online fitness coach, I figured out people were posting on social media, but nobody was going live. So I started going live 5 times a week. It separated me from the pack, and as a result, I grew my fitness business to $54,000 a month. When I became a business coach for fitness coaches, I figured out that everybody's program cost about 5 to 10 grand. So I made mine $400 a month, and I did a little bit more in the program. Most people were offering 2 coaching calls. I started offering 5 coaching calls a week, and now it's 10 coaching calls a week. So I figured out what everybody else was doing, and I was able to do just a little bit more. And that like nominal difference over time makes me massively separated from everybody else. The second.
That's it. Sharing that. Okay, cool. And now TikTok, and then we're good. Feeling juicy today. Had 107 people on the buys, which was lit. And just did some content. Now I'm gonna go get some coffee. Ask her to send us the marketing sequence for 14 days out for the mastermind. I want to review the marketing sequence to make sure that like we're in alignment. It's important to me to make sure that like we're promoting the mastermind properly in advance. So yeah, I want to bring students into the mastermind at the end of the month. And so before I bring students into the mastermind, I obviously want to make sure that we're marketing it properly and that people know about it. You think just because you're on your f***ing baby moon that I won't call you a bitch for the little pussy that you are?
You just think that you're fucking running the company by yourself? You're not a fucking big ass pussy ass motherfucker.
Fuck you!
Psych!
Fuck you!
I just yelled psych in the gym too, but look.
Fuck you!
I should go a big ass bitch on the phone.
Bro.
It's more of like, you haven't hit a higher income because of XYZ. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm not really passionate about talking about fitness coaching, but then when I met with Dakota Robertson, he was like, bro, if we want to blow up your Twitter, you can't be just business. I was like, why? He's like, because there's only a certain amount of personal trainers. He's like, if we want to blow up your Twitter, he's like, we got to talk fitness.
You have a niche, you generalize it, and then you talk about specific problems that they have. You know what I mean? Like ours is fitness coaches. I feel like the reason why I know that we're going to be able to start pulling sales from my account because I might not be talking about specific problems that personal trainers deal with like personally, but I'm talking about the mindset of struggling to achieve XYZ, and we know that everybody, including personal trainers, deals with those problems. So I'm generalizing the niche. Listen, person, ladies, guys, fitness pros, like whatever, and then I'm talking about the problem and the struggle. We're going to do the same thing that we do in Caleb and them. I want you to come up with a list of 10 ideas so I can help you dissect them and then crank them. Yeah. Regardless of me being on vacation, I never take a break from content, bro, ever.
Yo, I love you. I gotta go. But first, before I go, say hi to Michael Lim. He's on video.
Hey, yo, what's going on, brother?
He's also in the YouTube game, so I'm gonna assume that if our conversation goes well, he's gonna be interested in contacting you too. Yeah, that's Mike. All right, bro. I'll let you know how this conversation goes.
All right, sounds good, dog. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Peace. What's up?
Yo, does he have as crazy hair as you?
He does not, but he is a crazy motherfucker. I'll show you his shit.
How's it going, man? I'm super pumped to dive in and learn more about what's going on. I was scrolling through some of your social stuff and looking at these type forms. It sounds like that's kind of the main landing page that you use.
Yep. So my entire Instagram is set up to make me money. I've got 2 accounts. B Mark Fit is just for making money, and then the Real Brian Mark is like more my personal stuff. On the personal side of things, I want to like build my YouTube channel. So like in my bio, there's just a link to my YouTube channel, and that's really been the focus. I haven't really known what to do on YouTube. I'm just kind of grinding. Like I'm just putting out a vlog every single day, 7 days, like I'm vlogging right now. So that's really all I know how to do is just fucking grind. And I'm definitely like interested in hearing what you got to say in terms of strategy, because I haven't really been doing anything for strategy.
For sure. I kind of like this model of like high level strategy and insight. And so pivoted over to the YouTube space. I was an editor for Noah Kagan for a while, started working with David Perel, some other clients, and then I sent this like Hail Mary music video to Mr. Beast to become a client, and he approached me. He was like, I want you to work for me, but you're gonna have to drop everything, find someone else to do your other client stuff, and like start this new channel with me. And so I did that from 2020 to 2020, or like April of this year.
Yeah.
My co-founder was running my business, and then I left the team, came back, and I was like, I'm going all in. And specifically, we're looking to help like info product entrepreneurs in the business and wellness space.
Yeah.
Just blow up their brands with organic and like not miss the train on short form. And so,
what the fuck? Hello.
yeah.
That's go.
Right? I'm super interested in helping creators that basically already have a kick-ass business. Like, we don't have to fix your funnels. Like, we don't have to make a valuable product for you. Like, you're confident you can crush it. And so we just help you get in front of more people. What do you feel like you're, I guess, like struggling with? Because you got a sick camera, like your cameraman, assuming he's behind the camera, is like very talented, you know, like good ISO and the background blur and everything. But it's obvious that like the personal project is not
What's going on
used as some of your other stuff is, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love maybe to hear what is the specific problem you're trying to solve for right now? Like what are you trying to tweak here?
Yeah, my struggle is that I know how to fucking show up, but I've been showing up consistently every single day for the last like 9 months. I've only gained 1,000 subscribers, which only, but in the grand scheme of things, like it's been a very it's like 10 to 20 a week kind of thing. My goal for the year, it's written fucking everywhere, is to get my YouTube to 10,000 subscribers. That's like the goal. It's been the goal. It's plastered all over my fucking house. It's like little sticky notes, 10K YouTube subs. So I'm documenting everything. So I guess the struggle is that I'm doing everything I possibly can on my end right now, as I currently am, to grow. And I don't really know what else I can be doing. Another struggle is that I'm running 2 7-figure businesses. And so like sitting down and like studying how YouTube works is like, it's just like, I had 6 hours straight of coaching calls yesterday. So that just doesn't really happen. So that's where I'm at.
To echo what I'm hearing back, I think like, you have no problem providing value to your audience because you've been doing that on the podcast for years.
Yes.
And you already have a lot of the infrastructure in place to just continually show up, but something's not working. Like something's not hitting the algorithm.
Correct.
The view counts aren't as much as, especially having done the level of production quality that you have at the consistency that you have, I can see how that'd be pretty frustrating. And you've been doing the YouTube for, what's like 280 days now? Is that?
I'm on day 242. That was last episode was 242.
Okay. Yeah, and you're only getting like 10 to 20 subscribers a week, which just doesn't really match with the level of input and the quality and like the systems you have built around it. The 10K, the calls to try to get 10K by the end of the year is super admirable, and I'm excited to think through how to strategize around that. And the last thing I heard is like just lack of time. You can't find the time to become a YouTube expert because you got other shit to do.
Correct.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know. I got some fucking goodies up here. I guess my struggle is like communicating it in a way that it hits the algorithm and people are like, this is fucking shit. So like, I think that is the struggle. Is like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I want to be able to communicate it in a way that hits.
I guess the issue on YouTube is like, you're probably just not getting the algorithm to understand the right set of audience members to show your stuff to. Whereas Mr. Beast drops a video, it's not going to be limited to bakers or, fitness trainers or HPs. And that's because he's consistently produced stuff that has been applicable to a wide degree of audience. We came up with this framework we call the 3 C's, and it stands for click, consume, convert. So click, we're basically trying to get you to create the most well-packaged titles and thumbnails possible, and also like really, really high quality concepts and ideas. And that's where I actually think you have a pretty huge opportunity there, because for whatever reason, the concepts being put out in this blog format just aren't resonating with the audience, or the clickability isn't as high as it could be. Like I saw some stuff with the font. I think the font we made a little bigger. A lot of mobile, like most of traffic is on mobile, so the thumbnails aren't going to read if they're too small.
Okay.
And then from a convert standpoint, we do a ton of retention analysis. So YouTube is like the best platform because it'll show you like when people left the video. I don't know if you've seen this before, right?
I haven't really taken a look.
And so we'll go back. Yeah, we'll go back and we'll basically like tell you like, hey, from minute, 1 minute to 1:30, you started talking about like your breakfast that you had, and people don't like that. They're like 10% of them left out. Like, let's try to avoid that next time and try that out and see if it improves the retention. And then finally convert. And this is something that we typically don't focus on until like the like a channel like life cycle has been doing really well for a while. But we start thinking about email traffic and all that. Do you want to just chat same time next Wednesday?
Yeah, let's chat same time next Wednesday.
Okay. Oh yeah, cool. I'll send an invite.
Okay.
Have a good day, brother.
Okay.
And we'll talk soon.
Okay, peace out.
Bye.
I think that when I get to meet all my people all in one place, it's like that nerve is gonna quickly like settle into like, holy fuck, I'm so excited. Once you like, bro, everybody in the PT Domination community, and like me and Cole have done a really good job of this, is supportive and actually gives a fuck about your goals. And so when you meet 100 people that actually want to see you win for like selfless reasons, like everybody in the community just wants to help each other succeed, it's a good feeling, dude. And it's like, I know that there's been some lifelong friends that's come as a result of the event. Like last event, there was a couple people that met and they moved to Mexico together. So like, there's gonna be some life-changing experiences, bro. I'm super excited that you're coming.